Recording? Alright guys, so as you guys can see, we are here back at our current daily gym, Mount Olympus. So my rationale is we're about 14 weeks out, so I need to essentially train on competition equipment every single session. So obviously I have my stuff here, so probably going to be a little less at goals, but I digress. That is neither the reason we are here or you guys are here. So as you guys can see, SBD is dropping their new, I guess you can call it like fall winter drop, the Momentum series. Right, so obviously I'm a SBD sponsored athlete, so I have the pleasure of getting this stuff a little bit before everybody else does. We get an athlete box. We're gonna go ahead and open it up and show you guys almost everything that's in here, pretty much everything, but we're not gonna take everything out of the package, just the important stuff. I've been with SBD for a few years, but let's dive into it, man. I've seen some of the controversy, some of the remarks, and it's like, let's see what it's about, bro. You know, like you can't really say, oh, it doesn't look like an old drop, but it is a little different. So Pablo's gonna be like the stand-in for pretty much not knowing much of what this looks like. So
alright guys, yeah, so honest reaction. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm gonna step behind you.
I like these.
Those are 3 different sleeves. It's weightlifting, powerlifting, and like the normal.
What? So off the rip, it is just like the Eclipse. However, it's with the new material, so that's the difference. I personally like the new SBD knee sleeves. You know, black and white, never go wrong with it. So, because you said it was a weightlifter, powerlifter, or weightlifting, powerlifting, and this is this is a regular material.
Yeah, like how before the stiff ones.
Oh, so I guess they do offer these in the original material before the
regular neoprene.
All right, what are you gonna do with this, bro?
Someone already called dibs.
Who?
Bro, you get your own beanie, bro.
I'm not Pete.
Bro, we'll get it.
You know what, Pete? If you see the videos, Pete, you know what? Let me just get through this box.
Let's just know a young boy's heart has been broken.
Yes, but I do look.
But it can be mended.
So, without like, it's standard black and white. I do like the colorway. Ooh, let me see the singlet though. Let me see.
Pop it open, bro. Black is slimming. Black, honestly, black on singlets is probably the best color for us big fellas because it makes us look a little bit more slim and trim.
Yeah. So the singlet and the knee sleeves. So
it does look better in hand.
Whose is this?
I got 2X.
Why'd you get 2X?
So it can fit me tight.
This dog. If y'all think this is gonna fit Jesus, put in the comment section before he puts it on, if he does put it on, if you think he's finna, bro, you're not gonna fit into this stuff.
I'll fit into it, bro.
That's a small one. But anyways,
bro, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Let's zoom in on this. Okay, they put a lot more attention to detail than I thought. On the picture, regular ass zebra stripes, like as you guys can see, like
they got skid marks on them.
It fades into it. Okay, that's a nice touch.
I like the singlet. I like the singlet and the knee sleeves. Probably the best thing out of this whole box, and the beanie, and the elbow sleeves.
Elbow sleeves are gloated.
SBD is like, I would say, the Nike of powerlifting. And in terms of like, if you guys are wanting to know how you even get sponsored by SBD, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's very difficult. You have to win a nationals or win a world if you even want to scratch, like, you know, to get something like this, you know. And if they ever send you something, it's because they simply just want you to.
It's like marketing.
Yeah, you know.
It's like you send a package to people who have eyes on them, who are like rising stars.
Yeah. So there is no, well, I have X amount of followers. No, man. Like, I like the one thing I do like about these guys is that they care more about how good you are in the sport versus how good you are on social media. You know? So you really got to prove yourself if you want to just get something like this. which is not a bad goal to aim for. You know, if you're young, barely getting into the sport, and you're like, oh, like, what can I do to get this sort of stuff? Focus on getting stronger, you know, and focus on getting stronger. And then by whatever time that you are on their radar, they might send you some stuff. Don't just give up just because you're not at the level. Just keep working. And I would say some roads to sponsorship are easier than mine, but we're gonna do what we can.
It's pretty much like everything that Paulo was saying, you know, is like, we'll just summarize it for the conclusion. But long story short, we are in essence like use SBD because they just have the best quality overall. You know, like they might not be the best statistically in every single category when it comes to the best sleeve, but when it comes to getting the bang for your buck, SBD is probably always the safest option, right? Because it's like, oh, let's talk about like other companies, man. Like they have like this new innovative product, but what good is that product if it's rupturing and breaking and falling apart every so often? Like you don't even get a full year out of that product. When SBD, like I swear, like my very first pair of SBD sleeves, I literally used those for over a year before I started like getting new colorways in every now and then, and you know, just trying to match it with the fit. So, and I know like I'm a little biased, or not unbiased, I'm a little understanding of the whiplash that SBD is getting because of the color choice. But I mean, at the end of the day, like when you look at corporations in their position, like look at Nike, for example. Like Nike has a silhouette, right? A silhouette when it comes to a shoe is a shoe pad, a shoe design, how the leather, everything about the design is very intricate and it's written down, and that is the silhouette slash pattern. Nike literally mass produces the same shoe in a million different colorways. Some of them are very similar, and I think, you know, the momentum is very similar to the Eclipse. I think the Eclipse came out in what, 2019? It came out years ago. Yeah. We were on a Gym Bro saga. So it's like, you know, like you can call it whatever you want, like Eclipse 2.0. You know, a lot of people like to do that with shoes. They'll like, you know, like shadow backboard, not the shadow, the shattered back. You know, I'm not even, I don't even know too much about shoe. I just know that there are certain iterations that are literally just the 2.0s, 3.0s. So it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, like it's a very solid colorway. Like you literally, black and white is basic. It's like as fundamental as breathing. Like you just can't go wrong with black and white. Like it's like, it's the aesthetic, man. And then especially like if you work out in a gym where it has black walls, like bruh, like it's gonna look good on camera. And then plus, like black is very slimming. I love black because it makes me look trim. It makes me look like I have better shape. And plus, like you can wear black with anything. Like you can wear baby blue with black, freaking pink, red, magenta, whatever the heck you can think of, you can wear with black. And plus, like the pattern on the side is actually a very nice touch, because at the beginning, before looking at it and going through it, I thought it was just like a little arrow pattern heading up. But if you actually look into it, they put a lot more thought into this than you would know without actually having the product in hand. So I mean, hey, like I'm not saying like you guys should definitely buy it, but if you guys are interested, I think it'll be well worth your time, especially the brand new stiff sleeves that SBD's been pushing out recently. Those are very good sleeves. I use them every single day in training. I go true to size, because if you try to downsize too much, you're gonna have a very difficult time getting those things on. So please take heed, get true to size, or at least one size down. Don't do like the 2 or 3 size down like you would normally with the regular sleeves, which are also in the new Momentum colorway. So it's like, I know a lot of you guys like buy different shoes to have different outfits. So it's like, that's kind of how I look at my training equipment. You know, now I understand it's a luxury to be able to just have different sleeves and stuff, but I mean, it's not bad, man. I kind of give it like a B minus. Honestly, I feel like that's a very solid rating for this colorway, you know. But all right, guys, I think this is just gonna be like today's video. Honestly, man, like we got a good amount of, you know, in-depth review. Like we didn't like go into the products, but it's like we got to look at like some of the small details that you can't see through an IG post or whatever. So hopefully this video will come out a little bit before the drop. The drop is November 9th. So if you guys are in need of new equipment, please put that in y'all's calendar. We're gonna have the link in the description box. I know you guys DM me a lot and ask me if it's a discount code. Unfortunately, it's not. SBD does not believe in discount codes, but I do get 10% of that. And that 10% does go into helping fund things like these mics or the camera or the lens, you know, so it's like, blow that sucker up. And if you guys cop, like, please post it on the stories, tag me or Pablo or the Olivares Brothers page, and we will repost you guys and personally DM all of y'all. Thank you. We're trying to be a lot more intentional with our DMs and whatnot. But you creepy son of a guns who be saying a bunch of out-of-pocket stuff, stop. I just had to say that. I just had to drop that real quick. But besides that, guys, all right, guys, that's gonna cap off the video here. Please, like, if you guys have any criticism, remarks, or comment about the video, leave it in the description box. We'll get back to you guys, and as always, the work continues.